shell shock, battle fatigue, post-traumatic stress disorder. My name is Garfinkel, and I'm here to talk to you about a medical condition that many of our clients, unfortunately, have developed. I'm coming to you from the Maitland offices here at Garfinkel Schwartz. We're a fourth-generation law firm that's practiced in this area of federal law for decades. I'm neither an attorney nor a physician, but here at Garfinkel Schwartz, I'm the medical and legal researcher. I studied psychology and abnormal psychology and how the brain works in college, and I also was a volunteer field medic for months in Central America, which at the time was a extremely active conflict zone. I'm holding in my hand a 50 caliber bullet. This round will explode with 7,200 pounds of force at 4,000 feet per second. It's extremely loud, and I've seen what happens to human beings when hit by it. Those images will never come out of my mind. Unfortunately, post-traumatic stress disorder turns the brain against itself. Memories cannot be forgotten. Memories are relived to the point where individuals hear a door closing or a loud noise or a transformer exploding or a car backfiring and will feel like they're back in their war zone. Now, since our clients are military contractors, defense contractors, and logistics personnel, many of them have been exposed to hazards of war and extreme situations like this. They come home and they're not exactly sure what they're experiencing. Paranoia, fatigue, inability to sleep, panic attacks, anxiety, these are all symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. There are, however, treatments, and one of my jobs here at Garfinkel Schwartz is to help individuals find treatments and find physicians, find psychiatrists that are at the cutting edge of research and how to treat this extremely debilitating condition. Many therapies exist, and many are just coming out now. Of course, there's medications, there's antidepressants, there's anti-anxiety medications, but there's also many forms of non-drug therapy. Talk therapy has been very important. Cognitive behavioral therapy, which is just going over some of the events in your head and recognizing that some of the anxiety when you're back at home isn't exactly warranted. There's also equine therapy and canine therapy. And these two animal therapies have been very important. Equine therapy, for instance, horses are pack animals, so they're very attuned to emotions and of humans and other horses. And when an individual with post-traumatic stress disorder is around these animals, it can often result in a lot of stress relief and a lot of calming down. When you're calm, the horse is calm. When the horse is calm, you're calm. Another therapy is canine therapy, and dogs have been shown to very help symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. Petting an animal is helpful in many medical conditions, but certainly in psychological or neurological ones like post-traumatic stress disorder. And finally, there's virtual reality therapies as well. They're called exposure therapies. One might explain to their therapist exactly what they went through, and almost like a video game, they'll go through the situation again. And while that sounds scary, reliving the situation, not in your head, but actually in a virtual reality set has been shown to improve these symptoms as well. So if you feel that you've developed some sort of psychological invisible wound from your deployment in country, give us a call. We're located both in the Central Florida area and on the Space Coast of Florida, but we will fly to you. We will litigate for you no matter what state you live in or no matter what country you live in. It's a very important aspect here at Garfinkel Schwartz. We're a national law firm. We practice under the federal statutes, and we will come to you. Again, my name is Garfinkel. I'm the fourth generation, but not yet a lawyer, but I will be in law school, of this family legacy that's been helping civilian contractors, longshoremen, and individuals injured on federal military bases for decades. And I'm coming to you again from the Maitland offices here at Garfinkel Schwartz. Thank you for your time.